Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Hi, Chuck Hanson at Noonan. And hey, Tom, how's the weather?
Oh, from Noonan. That is a long distance, hey, Tom. Thank you so much for doing that. And it looks like it's going to be cold in Noonan and pretty much everywhere else. And there's a winter storm watch for the southwestern part of the state. Northeastern Montana has a winter weather advisory. And some of the temperatures today, and the list that I saw had like 60 cities on it, so I just picked out a few here. Northgate had the record. Well, it's not really a record, but they set it today of 35 below being the coldest city, at least in the report at the National Weather Service. Williston at 34 below, Bismarck 26 below, Dickinson 24 below, Minot 23 below. And fortunately, that really cold air is behind us. It's not as cold now as it was early this morning. Those numbers, even though they're still cold, are a whole lot better than they were early today. And in the southern part of the state, we're looking at single digits most locations, some above, some below zero. Now, I know this looks a little strange here in Rugby, but that's what the site is sending. I actually triple checked it too, but still really cold temperatures, but not as bad as it was today. The wind chills, very cold. They will improve a tiny little bit. It's no getting around it. It's still going to be cold, but it just won't be like it was this morning. So here's the precision cast, 7 o'clock tonight. We could have some snow coming in from the southwest. By 10, it doesn't really look like a whole lot. And so why do we have a winter storm watch? Well, here's why. You can kind of see it right there. Here we come in by Saturday during the morning and into the evening hours. This band of snow goes all the way across, really becomes widespread, and it could hang around a while. You can even see Sunday morning at 7. So this could be a type of storm where we have several hours of snow falling. And then even Sunday night at 7, there could still be a little light snow. So that is going to add up at least a little bit. Now, snow totals. This is what's kind of the thinking right now based on the current projection of the storm track with the heaviest snow in the southwestern part of the state. However, there have been indications that the storm track might move north a little bit. If it does, that'll really ramp up these snow totals. We don't know that yet, and I think Robert Sir would probably have that information for you tomorrow as we start analyzing where the storm really is in relation to our forecast. Now, I want to show you something. This is the upper air pattern, and not to get weather geeky on you here, but this is a really big driving force with the weather, what's going on up in the upper atmosphere. So I'm trying to make this one really easy. When you have a big dip like this, that's where low pressure sits. So you get storms down on the ground, everything like that. And you get periods of unsettled weather. From time to time, you get some unsettled weather. So here we are Friday, and we have snow coming in tonight. So that certainly works. Saturday, we have snow coming in. That trough in the atmosphere is still there. Now, that one's going to go on by, but then another one develops. So here we are Sunday. That could keep the unsettled weather going on Sunday with that big trough. And that's also not going to allow us to warm up much. The warm air is way back here. And then on Wednesday, another one. So it doesn't mean it's going to snow all the time, but with this kind of a dip in the atmosphere there, storms develop, things like that, and we're just not really going to have much of an opportunity to really warm up. So as we look at the next 7 days, I don't see any big warms. I mean, this is better, 13, 12 degrees. That is a bit of a warm-up, but it's not going to get us back to average or anything like that. And we have that chance of snow, with a better chance of snow in the southern part of the state. But right now, all indications are, Lauren and Chad, is the atmosphere is set up to keep us in this pattern for a while.
Stay tough.
We'll take any warm-up we can get.